Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my property and my home up here in Livingston, Montana. My name is Jim. Okay, today I'm going to make just a short video. I'm not going to try to go on and on, even though I could. I feel like it. But these next couple of statements I'm going to make, or next few statements, is going to be about politics, especially the presidency of the United States. So I don't blame you. If you're not into politics, you're more than welcome to shut this video off and go do something more important. Now, I sat down a little while ago with my trusty, these index cards here. I call these my teleprompter. I've used them for years. And I sat down to make me some notes on stuff that I wanted to remember for this video. And guess what? I couldn't do it. I got just those lines of text right there. 4 lines of text I wrote down, and I just become overwhelmed. This stuff is really hard for me to talk about. I had a stepdad years ago that used to tell us boys, if you want to avoid an argument, there's 2 subjects you want to stay off of, and that's religion and politics. And boy, isn't now over the years I've learned that's the absolute truth, So, but anyway, I was looking at this political scene for 2004. In other words, the presidency of the United States. And you know what I see? I see one great big cluster, all the way around. It's a holy rolling mess. I'm going to tell you what I feel like. I feel like a veteran, which I am a veteran. Key in on me here. I feel like a veteran without a president. That's about as blunt as I can get, And, but before I get to going stout here, like I say, I'm not going to try to, oh, by the way, while I'm thinking about this, the date today is the 19th of April of 2024. I date these videos just for my own records, if you will, okay? But one thing I was thinking about all my years since the Vietnam War and all the different presidents we've had and all the crap that's went on. And I told myself before I start judging Biden too harshly or Trump too harshly, to just go back in history, okay, and see what was going on in the presidency of the United States. You follow me now? So I went back to the year 1974 and started digging up a bunch of stuff on the internet. Ladies and gentlemen, guess what was going on in 1974? And the reason why I picked the year 1974 is because that's the first year I was a civilian from the United States Army after serving in Vietnam. Okay, in 1974, August, as a matter of fact, Gerald Ford become president, but it's that Watergate crap that happened with Nixon, President Nixon. That's who I served under. That ski-nosed individual. That guy had a funny looking nose. Looked like you could ski off of it, a little jocularity here, But, I think that the presidency right now is a mess, which it is. But you go back 40, 50 years and it was still a mess. That's my point. And by the way, while I'm thinking about it, if anybody wants to chime in here, if you want to write to me or write notes to me or make a comment, positive, negative, one way or the other, do it. But just keep the hate down. I'm just making statements here. I'm actually doing this to make myself feel better. I'm not even really doing this to create a YouTube video so much. It's a way to vent, okay? But throughout the years, there's been presidents that come and go, quite obviously. The 2 presidents, I served under Nixon. I'm not very proud of that, but however, he did get us out of Vietnam. But another president that I just absolutely had a raised eyebrow about, I can say I didn't like him. He was a womanizer, a liar, a draft dodger, and that was old Billy Clinton. Every time I see that character, I get ill. Well, I'm just kidding, But okay, moving on to this mess we got for 2024, meaning Joseph Biden. Now look at this character. What in the world has he ever done? when you get right down to it, a 45-year career politician. You put him in office and you got the mess that we've got right now. The border, taxes, we're on the verge of World War III and every other thing. You guys know about Biden. I just simply do not like that guy, and okay, now you move over to Trump. Right now, I've never seen a guy so embroiled in legal problems. I mean, this guy, if I had the same problems that Trump has got, I probably would, well, I don't want to say what I do, but I wouldn't like it, and I definitely wouldn't be too healthy over it all. I mean, I've never seen a guy, an ex-president with as many legal problems as this guy's got. Now, personally, myself, when Trump came on the scene, I was with, like a lot of people, I was all caught up with what he believed in, what he was saying, and all that, but I kind of shied away from that because I know that Trump is not a nice guy. I don't care what anybody says. You just don't get to be that rich by being a nice guy. People that delve in money, that are knee-deep in money all the time are not nice people. That's what this life has showed me. So basically what I'm saying, from 1974, ladies and gentlemen, to 2004, the scene with politicians hasn't changed much. They lie, they cheat, and they steal. Like I say, I'm going to reiterate myself. I'm a veteran without a president. And when it comes to voting this year, I really don't know who I'm going to vote for. And you're welcome to write in the comments here what you think or whatever have you. But personally, I probably vote for Trump, but they're trying to fry him. They're trying to legally execute him, so to speak. That's probably the wrong word, but what do they call it? Political sabotage or whatever. But I've said this once, and I'm going to say this again. The judicial system in the United States of America is crooked. It's one of the parts of our government, legislative, judicial, and whatnot have you, the 3 points of our government, the executive, judicial, and legislative, judicial. The judicial part of our government, as far as I'm concerned, is the most corrupt, because they make the laws that let these politicians get away with what they do, don't they? And they can always say, well, it's the law. It's the law. So what? Anyway, this is all I've got to say there. I hope because I can sit here and go on and on and on, but you people are smart. You know what's up and everything. So just, if you need a little platform to write to, just write to me here, or make your comments or whatever have you, but don't curse me. I'm just a Vietnam veteran that's for years have lost my way when it comes to politicians. I don't like any of them when you get right down to it. They lie, they cheat, and they steal. Okay, that's enough of this. Ladies and gentlemen, we shall see you on down the trail, and thanks for tuning in here. Adios, my friends.